American 431, taxi India.
American 431, runway 1. Let's, just hold right there. Let me see where company X is. I don't want them to turn off in your face.
Okay, we'll stay here, 431.
Welcome back, streamers. I know we lost our signal there for a little bit. I'm hoping you can rejoin me. I am in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we are flying to Chicago O'Hare Airport. So, welcome aboard.
And for breakout 4316, when we get underway, we're going to taxi the 33 via Juliet Foxtrot, short of 1.
Juliet Foxtrot, short of 1, Brickyard 4316, that's runway 33.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
We have our load sheet. Let's lock the cabin door.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction
Yes,
card.
451, cross 4 towers on the other
If you
side.
are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Let's say hi to the folks.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck. This is the captain speaking. On behalf of the entire flight crew and myself, I'd like to welcome you aboard today's flight. Our flight attendants are there for your comfort, but more importantly for your safety, so please give them a few minutes of your undivided attention while they go over the safety features of this aircraft. Once the boarding process is complete, we'll get the cabin door closed and push off the gate for an on-time departure. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Welcome aboard.
And for Southwest 185, at Charlie Cross 4, Modern Tower, good day to you.
That's Charlie Cross 4, Modern Tower, Southwest 185, good day.
Just a few more minutes. We'll get the final folks aboard. We'll start our pushback and we will get those engines spinning. I'm going to turn on the auto brakes to maximum. In a Boeing, that would be called RTO, or rejected takeoff. In case we
American 431,
have a problem before we are committed to
Juliet,
takeoff,
4, American 431.
that will let the plane automatically give the plane full brakes and anti-skid and traction control. All those modern conveniences that you take for granted in your automobile are also available on modern airplanes. Isn't technology fantastic? Let's check with the ground crew, see how they're doing. Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
4316, that busted exit is going to give way to you as you make the
Confirm
U-turn.
all
So
ground
let's take
checks are
Juliet,
complete and we are
Foxtrot,
cleared
short of
to
1.
pressurize the
Juliet
hydraulics.
Foxtrot, short of 1, Brickyard 4316.
Once that check is completed, all doors and panels are closed, no issues found. You can pressurize your hydraulics anytime now.
Thank you.
Hey guys, are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Let's close them up. Don't have a jet bridge or stairs attached. We can see our Entry door is closed.
Alaska maintenance, good morning to you.
Your position from fire out to gate 1600 top, please.
Okay, are you behind? Are you number 1 or number 2 there, Alaska maintenance?
Number 2.
Okay, hold there.
Grand Rapids ground, Allegiant 4-3, request pushback and engine start.
Allegiant 4-3 pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved. Allegiant 4-3.
Flight deck to ground. We are ready for pushback. Flight deck to ground. We are ready.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback. We are ready for pushback.
The southwest that pushed off the gate, either 7 or 8.
Flight deck to ground.
Are you ready to
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback.
Okay, and where are you trying to go?
Gate number 502.
All right. I can't get you there just yet.
Request
Just hold there for
pushback.
a minute. I got off direction traffic.
We'll stand by, Southwest Maiden.
Flight deck to ground. We are ready for pushback.
Go
and
ahead,
engine.
flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Understood. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brake released.
Pushing back.
Cabin crew, arm slides and cross check. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Off.
Before start, checklist complete.
Starting engine 2.
And Delta maintenance, is that you number 1 there?
Roger that.
Starting
Delta
engine
Maintenance
1.
5, number 1, waiting patiently.
All right, and where would you like to go?
We'd like to go to gate 19.
All right, via Kilo, your reposition is approved. Nobody's going to move.
Via Kilo,
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
reposition
welcome on
approved.
board
Delta
our
Maintenance
flight
5 copy.
today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you.
Alaska maintenance, what gate are you inbound
In
to?
an
Perhaps to the
emergency,
gate
lights
18.
will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear.
The push is complete. Please set the brakes.
Seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will
Parking
be
brake
flowing
is
to the
set.
mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the
Parking
end.
brake set.
Secure your own
Understood.
mask before
Okay, so
seating
the ground
others.
equipment is removed and the pin is out.
Your seat
Good
bottom
engine
cushion
starts
may be
from
used
down
for
here,
station
and
lights.
I see you on
Pull
the
up
right
and
hand side
remove
with the
cushion.
bin.
Upon exiting the
Thanks,
aircraft,
and you can
place your
disconnect and
arms
go to
around
hand
the cushion
signals.
and hold on to the straps.
Thanks, have a
located
good
on the
flight,
back.
and we'll see you
This is
later.
a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories.
We're going to turn off
Cabin
the
lights will now be
APU.
turned off.
Turn
Reading
off
light
the
buttons are
APU bleed.
located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Turn on the runway turn-off lights and the taxi light. And do the after start checklist.
Brickyard 5889, make that
After
left
start
turn there.
checklist.
Hold, I'll get right back to you.
Alright, we'll hold right here
Anti-ice.
for
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
24% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight control check.
Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full right. Full left. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full right. Full left. Neutral.
Okay, now it's your turn.
American 431, stay on Juliet, cross 4 and monitor.
Juliet cross floor 4 Monolith Tower for American 431. Outstanding job this morning.
I'm trying.
We will ding the cabin, let the folks back in the back know that we're about to move. Let's see. Call. We will check our status, and we need to have no blue, which means we need to push the takeoff configuration button right there. Everything is normal, no blue. We're doing pretty well. Let's get ready to taxi. Let's get a taxi clearance. Grand Rapids ground, Air Legion 4 Tree, ready for taxi, runway 25 left.
Allegiant 4-3 contact clearance delivery on 119.3. Enjoy your morning.
Contact clearance delivery on 119.3 Allegiant 4-3.
I don't want clearance delivery though. Let's see what happens
So
here.
delivery Etihad 140. Good evening. We would like to know.
Grand Rapids clearance delivery, Allegiant 4 Tree, request taxi, runway 25.
Clearance delivery on 119.3.
Etihad 140 at this point, plan runway 24 right.
I knew we should have been on ground. Ha ha ha. Grand Rapids ground, Allegiant 4 Tree, request taxi, runway 25.
Allegiant 4-3 taxi to runway 26 left via taxiways Victor, Bravo, Delta, Delta 1, hold short runway 17, and runway 26 left.
Taxi to runway 26 left via taxiways Victor, Bravo, Delta, Delta 1, hold short runway 17, and runway 26 left Allegiant 4-3.
1839, Washington ground 1 inbound, then I get you moving.
1839, okay.
Okay, we are here. We are going to 26 left, which is this runway way over here. So we need to do a 180-degree turn, and it's going to be a bit of a maze of taxiways to get over there. Sometimes, in some cases, the taxi feels almost as long as the flight. That won't be the case today. We'll make it pretty quick.
American 1542 taxi to the gate.
To the gate, American 1542.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
There's our taxiway.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. V1. VR. V2. Flex temp.
V1. 1, 2, 4. VR. 1, 2, 5. V2. 1, 2, 9.
V1. 1, 2, 4. VR. 1, 2, 5. V2. 1, 2, 9. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff. No blue.
Down to the line.
Okay, I have been told that we are not clear
6136
to cross a runway, so we're going to cross this runway.
Dex ground, American 817, repositioning from remote 2 to Charlie Tanner complete.
American 817, thank you.
A couple of nice looking 747s over there. You would never, never see a 747 at the Grand Rapids Airport, I'm afraid to say. Even Air Force One, the president flies in, would be hard-pressed to land at Grand Rapids Airport.
Station 6 Delta Juliet, contact tower 118.7. Good morning.
Alright, you stuck to it.
Below the line.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Pax.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
FS2Crew 22, runway 10, right taxi via Bravo, cross runway 6.
Landing lights on.
Bravo, cross runway 6, and fly.
Takeoff light on. Strobes to on. Usually as we approach the runway, the tower would have called us, our ground would have called us and asked us to change frequencies. I don't, he didn't do that. Maybe we're just not quite close enough. I'll see if I can get just a little closer and see if I can get ground to be prompted for us to change frequencies.
Delta 272 Bravo Quebec, ground taxi to corporate via Bravo, back taxi runway 8 right, 2 Zulu.
Well, there we go. I don't think we should have to get any closer than that. We're on the runway. Grand Rapids Tower, Allegiant Fort Tree, ready for departure, runway 26 left. They're thinking about it. I can see they're in a tower over there.
Allegiant Fort Tree in Arecam cleared for takeoff. Runway 26 left squawk 523 maintain runway heading until above 1800 feet center and heading 279 to intercept call.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 26 left squawking 5233 maintain runway heading until above 1800 feet then to 279 Allegiant 43.
Okay, took them a little while.
Turn right on Vector and contact ground 119.
Ready.
Take off.
Victor Bear 395.
Took them a little while, but we got our clearance.
Man flex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set.
Man flex 66 in the upper left-hand corner of our primary display.
100 knots.
Check.
That's our flex temp.
V1. Rotate.
And up we go. 5-degree pitch.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Tower, Jetsco 515 with you holding short of runway 18.
AP1.
Jetsco 515, taxi position, hold runway 18. There will be a couple minute delay here. I got an IFR approach on runway 13. Should be no more than about 2 minutes.
Okay, to position and hold. Jetsco.
Allegiant for 3 climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Allegiant for 3.
Allegiant for 3 contact Grand Rapids DAPR Tour on 124.6. Enjoy your morning.
Departure on 124.6. Allegiant for 3.
1.
Departure Allegiant for 3 climbing to 14,000 feet.
Allegiant for 3 good morning. Radar contact.
Ice is indicated. We'll put on the engine anti-ice and the wing anti-ice. Get the flaps up so we're not over speed. Speed limit is 250 knots under 10,000 feet.
Dispatch 102, turn left heading 280, descend maintain 1,800.
Turn left heading 280, descend maintain 1,800, rebird 102.
Well, I'm afraid we're not going to see much of Lake Michigan today. There's that almost 90, a little beyond 90 degree turn at Windy, and then our more than 90 degree turn at Boulder.
Right heading 280, descend maintain 4,000.
Right heading 280, 4,000 introduced.
Allegiant for 3 climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220. Allegiant for 3.
01.
We are over 10,000 feet, so the landing lights can come off. Put the strobe into auto mode. Taxi takeoff lights can come off. Turn off the engine and wing ice. Anti-ice.
Alitalia 784, report altitude.
Passy 2,800.
Alitalia 784, radar fly heading 190, vector 2, final approach course, maintain 11,000.
Now 11,000, left 3190 for vector, Alitalia 784.
Allegiant for 3 contact Chicago Center on 128.5. Good day.
Center on 128.5. Take care. Allegiant for 3. Center Allegiant for 3 climbing to flight level 220.
Bridge 155, B250 knots. B250 knots, please round 55.
Allegiant 43, good morning. Radar contact.
Set standard.
Standard cross-check. Passing flight level 187. Now.
Check. Flap 0.
Speed check.
Allegiant 43 climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300 Allegiant 43.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
4982, contact grade 128,
On.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff
Allegiant
checklist
43
complete.
expect the wind 8 arrival with the wind transition for the ILS approach to runway 28 right at O'Hare International after alter cleared direct wind.
Expect the windy 8 arrival with the windy transition for the ILS approach to runway 28 right after alter cleared direct windy Allegiant 43.
Good time, 4982, good night.
Audi L113, contact ground 133.830.
I'm afraid the folks aren't going to get the benefit of having their seatbelt off. We're not going to be in the air that long. It's almost as soon as we get to our climb, we're going to be descending. Matter of fact, I think we may even descend before we reach top of climb. I'm going to put medium braking on for the landing.
Heavy descending 190.
Arm the speed brakes.
7 identify, proceed to Gippals.
Alright, Gippals, proceed to.
These bright sunny conditions is another reason why it's good to crank up all the rheostats for your lights, because even when you were in the shadows under the clouds, the screens might have been bright enough, but you need the screens to be really bright when you're in the sunshine. So we'll take we'll brighten everything up as much as we can here.
Sorry guys, go ahead from Channel 38.
Check 138, contact Shank Control 134.260, good day.
134.260, thanks very much, Channel 38, good day.
Allegiant 43 climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 Allegiant 43.
Response of Kilo, descend to flight level 130.
Descend level 130 to flight Kilo.
I'm not sure if the controller knows how close we are. He's having us climb awful darn high.
Response of Kilo, reduce the minimum clean speed.
Reduce minimum clean speed to 5 Kilo.
I have a bad feeling we're going to have to lose a lot of altitude really fast.
City, you're wings right, Juliet over, NT5, proceed to Lutix.
Good experience, H3 Golf.
I'm gonna avert trouble here. Chicago Center, Allegiant 4 Tree, request flight level 200.
Allegiant 4-3 climb and maintain flight level 320, descend to crosswind at flight level 250, then descend via the wind 8 arrival with the wind transition to 4,000 feet, altimeter 299er2 at O'Hare International.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, will cross windy at flight level 250, then descend via the windy 8 arrival with the windy transition to 4,000 feet, altimeter 299er2, Allegiant 4-3.
Allegiant 4-3 descend and maintain flight level 200.
Descend and maintain flight level 200, Allegiant 4-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. We're going to begin our initial descent here momentarily. At this time, I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign back on, so please return your seats and keep your seatbelts securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a stop at the gate and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. It's been our pleasure having you on board for today's flight, and we hope to see you back on the first flight again real soon. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
We're at idle thrust. We should be at 250 at windy, which is 11 miles away. We're going to be probably just a little high on that. I could add some speed brakes to slow us and help us descend. I don't think we're going to be monstrously high. I'll let it go for now, but we'll certainly watch it. 9 miles, flight level 290. Might pick up some icing going through these clouds.
Allegiant 4-3 contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Have a good morning.
Center on 127.55, Allegiant 4-3.
You have control.
I have control.
I have control.
You have control.
Center
Approach
Allegiant
checklist.
4-3 descending
Confirm.
to flight
ECAM
level
status.
200.
Barrel ref.
1013.
Allegiant
Set.
4-3, good morning.
1013. Set.
Radar contact.
Minimum.
Set.
Set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Swiss 1 Kilo, descend to flight level 120.
Swiss 1 Kilo, descend level 120.
Contact arrival bomber 8.005.
18005, Swiss 1 Kilo, bye-bye.
Allegiant 4-3 turn right heading 223 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 28 right at O'Hare International, descend and maintain 5,000 feet, altimeter not currently available. Contact approach on 124.35. Good morning.
Heading 223 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 28 right, descend and maintain 5,000 feet, altimeter not currently available. Approach on 124.35, Allegiant 4-3. Approach Allegiant 4-3 descending to 5,000 feet.
Allegiant 4-3, good morning. Radar contact.
Allegiant 43 turn right heading 223.
Heading 223 Allegiant 43.
Swift 7272, call me low, 125.275.
125.275, David.
Alitalia 784, verify heading 190.
Heading 190.
Allegiant 43 turn right heading 248.
Heading 248 Allegiant 43.
Big Bird 102, turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, Big Bird 102.
Allegiant 43 turn right heading 253.
Heading 253 Allegiant 43.
East Jet 601, descend maintain 1800.
Descend 1800, East Jet 601.
We are way too high and we have not been descending. I asked the computer to descend, but we haven't been descending, so I need to be aggressive on this. And I'm going to add speed brakes as well.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Alitalia 784, descend maintain 9000.
Down 9000, Italia 784.
Allegiant 43, you have traffic at 12 o'clock 10 miles at 14,600 feet.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
I need to really help out our descent here.
Big Bird 102, 3 miles from body, turn left heading 190, clear forest Yankee, runway 16 left approach.
Okay, turn left heading 190, clear forest approach, Yankee 16 left approach, Big Bird 102.
You might call this elevator down. I'll show you what air traffic control has done. The purple line is our flight path, and the air traffic control has directed us right toward this imaginary place, which it's called turn to final. So basically what air traffic control has done is cut off that whole corner. So instead of making this very sharp right turn, we're making an easier approach. So she's doing us a favor in one regard in making our approach easier, but she's also making it harder because we don't have as much time to lose the altitude as we initially did. So thank you, air traffic control.
Allegiant 43 turn left heading 223.
Heading 223 Allegiant 43.
We are below 18,000 feet.
1013 set.
1013 set. Passing 12,600.
We're
Now.
coming upon 10,000 feet. We'll get our landing lights on.
Right, heading 240 and descend and maintain 6,000.
Takeoff light on. Runway turn-off light on. We will inform the cabin crew. There you can see the Chicago.
3, you have traffic at 10 o'clock, 9 miles at 7,300
You can see the Chicago
feet.
waterfront there ahead of us. I'm going to arm the approach.
East Status 601, turn left heading 230.
Left heading 230, East Status 601.
Actually, I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, let's get out of that.
Allegiant 4-3, you have traffic at 1 o'clock, 5 miles at 5,900 feet. Allegiant 4-3, expedite your turn to turn right heading 223. Heading 223, Allegiant 4-3.
We don't really want to be above the magenta diamond here, above glide slope.
Approach, good morning, Southern 200, descend level 1. Did you want your 1,000 buttons information below?
Allegiant 4-3, turn right heading 238. Heading 238, Allegiant 4-3.
Motorcat 200, approach, expect NS Yankee, runway 16 left approach. Expect ILS Yankee, runway 16 left approach, not 200.
We have glide slope lock and localizer lock. Glide slope more than localizer.
Allegiant 4-3, you have traffic at 10 o'clock, 10 miles at 2,100 feet.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps
Japan
2.
Air 3082, descend maintain 8,000.
Japan Air 3082, 8,000.
Speed brakes can come off. We still want to arm the speed brakes. They are armed.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Allegiant 4-3, turn left heading 223. Heading 223, Allegiant 4-3.
All Nippon 2176, turn left heading 250.
That's 250, Nippon 2176.
Allegiant 4-3, turn left heading 218. Heading 218, Allegiant 4-3.
So the magenta line,
4-3, turn left heading 213.
magenta line will tell us
213, Allegiant 4-3.
our position in relation to our our left and right
All Nippon 2152,
localizer.
Allegiant 4-3, turn left heading 208. Heading 208, Allegiant 4-3.
It is 177, all Nippon 2152.
Allegiant 43 turn left heading 203.
Heading 203 Allegiant 43.
Allegiant 43 turn left heading 198.
Heading 198 Allegiant 43.
Allegiant 43 turn left heading 193.
Heading 193 Allegiant 43.
Mentally 300, descend maintain 4000.
Descend maintain 4000, mentally 300.
I'm afraid we lost our glide slope intercept.
All Nippon 2152, descend maintain 1800.
1800.
I'm not sure we can get it back. We might be too close. We probably are too close.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Flaps full.
All Nippon 2172,
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing. No blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Just approach, Uniform 2176.
Checked.
Okay. I have the runway. I'm going to turn off the autopilot. And let's bring her in.
Japan Air 3082, declare direct twins.
Japan Air 302, direct twins.
There's the intercept of the glide slope I was afraid we were going to miss. Let's get the speed brakes off. Why is it the runway that I'm landing on is the one that's covered in snow? And the parallel runway looks nice and clear. That's not right. Maybe the reason is they've been using this runway and haven't had a chance to plow it. So very soon they will transfer traffic over to the parallel runway.
Japan 9603009 now, runway 16 left.
The wind is 270 at 23 right down the nose. I'm a little bit right of center line, so I'll correct to that. I'm also a little bit above glide slope, but I am perfect on my speed profile. I see there's an aircraft taking off. There's an aircraft taking off on our runway.
500.
One bad thing about Pilot to ATC is it doesn't communicate with the other aircraft in the simulator.
3, you have traffic at 12 o'clock, 2 miles at 1,000 feet.
Mentally 30, descend maintain 3000.
Descend maintain 3000, mentally 300.
100 above.
Don't let this airplane cause a runway incursion.
200.
I'm not going to go around, buddy.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 10.
On Nippon 2152, turn left heading 220.
Left heading 220 on Nippon 2152.
Oh, that landing was butter, baby, butter! A gorgeous landing. I'm going to clean up the flaps and the slats and the speed brakes. Got to get the anti-ice off, get the landing lights off, takeoff lights to taxi, runway turn-on lights still on, strobes to automatic, and I'm going to start the APU master, 1, 2, 3, start, and then I'm going to pass off control to the flight simulator and let the flight... Oh, take that back. I first want to talk to ground and get clearance to the gate. Okay, let's...
On Nippon 2176, contact 118735.
35 on Nippon 2176.
Let's go to... Oh, goodness. Chicago ground, Allegiant 4 tree, request taxi to parking.
Allegiant 4-3 taxi to gate Echo 1-3 via taxiways Tango 10, Tango, Alpha 10, hold short runway 33. Taxi to gate Echo 1-3 via taxiways Tango 10, Tango, Alpha 10, hold short runway 33 Allegiant 4-3.
Philippine 431, contact
Okay, we're going to let
82 Philippine 41, Sayonara.
We're going to let Microsoft taxi our plane into the gate.
Allegiant 4-3 hold short runway 33. Hold short runway 33 Allegiant 4-3.
Hey baby, you can get to the gate however you like. My job is done. I don't taxi. I didn't mind so much taxiing out to the runway, but I don't want to taxi to the gate. Boy, you go direct, don't you? You don't mess around. Oh, the Chicago airport looks beautiful.
On, Charlie to hold short of Sierra 4.
United 828 United ground, CBS Charlie, Whiskey, Whiskey 8 Gateway.
Charlie, Whiskey, Whiskey 8 Gateway, 828.
ground R5 Philippines 435, taxi on Juliet 26 to hold short shuttle 4.
Philippine 435, ground wire gozaimasu. Taxi via route 6, the holding point runway 34 left.
Taxi via route 6, holding point runway 34 left, Philippines 435, arigato.
Okay, I'm going to take control, and I'm going to put the parking brake on. And let's get the jet bridge attached. Now that we're in Chicago and we have a working jet bridge, get back aboard, get the seatbelt light turned off, and we will cut the engine.
Vietnam 301, contact tower 118-2.
Contact tower 82, Vietnam 301, good day.
Good day.
Continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
There's the predictive wind shear system switch.
Taxi light off.
Taxi light off.
Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
Secure the aircraft, please.
Okay.
Securing the aircraft checklist.
Adheres.
Off.
Oxygen.
Off.
APU bleed.
Off.
Emergency exit light.
Off.
Signs.
Off.
APU and battery.
Off.
Securing the aircraft checklist complete.
We are on external power, the APU is off, and we are totally shut down. Thanks folks for flying with me today on my second stream flight. I hope to make this a habit, and I hope you found something beneficial from it, and if not, I hope at least you have enjoyed the eye candy and have a great day.